Alexander Povetkin would be a serious contender to Joshua, and he could beat him because he also has a high impact style of fighting. Povetkin is more experienced, can punch hard, and fights very well from a close distance. There is a good chance that he would succeed in the fight with Joshua, despite the superiority that Joshua has in size. But everything depends on the speed and strength, training in camp, and endurance. Klitschko began to act insecure in the fight and did not fully carry out his work in the ring. Yes, he was well prepared, but once he sent Joshua down to the canvas, he did nothing. There was no development of further attacks, and Joshua took advantage of this by demonstrating aggressive boxing, breaking Klitschko and winning. I think that Vladimir should retire. Those are the words of Alexander Zimin, who is the trainer of Alexander Povetkin. He believes his charge could beat Anthony Joshua. As it stands, Povetkin is on a ban with the WBC, an indefinite ban, which I believe he's appealing. I'm not sure exactly what his standing is with the other sanctioning bodies. I can't remember seeing his name in the top 15 of any of the other sanctioning bodies recently, but I could be mistaken on that. Maybe some of you guys could fill me in on the situation. But yeah, because of his failed drug tests, multiple failed drug tests, he has not really been talked about as a potential opponent for any of the big boys, and rightly so. If Povetkin was able to get himself in a position where he was going to fight Anthony Joshua, I think it almost goes without saying that the fight would have to happen in the UK. There'd be no Joshua heading over to Russia. There'd be no RUSADA, the Russian anti-doping agency handling the testing. There'd be none of that business. Joshua would very much be the A-side, and I think I would feel confident that they could make sure that Povetkin wasn't on anything if he did fight Joshua. So, as much as I am disgusted by Povetkin's persistent drug use, performance-enhancing drug use, I do like watching Povetkin as a fighter. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I've said this all along. I like watching him as a fighter. I think he's improved a lot since the Klitschko fight. He's aggressive. I like the combinations he throws. I like the things that he learned from Teddy Atlas when he was with Atlas, which he still implements today. When he knocked out Johan Duopa in his last fight, I believe it was his last fight, he was throwing Tyson-esque combinations. I'm not saying he's good at Tyson, not saying he's explosive, no. But I'm saying because he was taught certain things by Teddy Atlas, and obviously Atlas is a former trainer of Tyson, you could see similarities there. I think he finished Duopa with a double left hook, very Tyson-esque type punch. So if Povetkin could get himself clean and whatever, I know a lot of people believe that drug cheats should be banned for life, and I can understand that. But I really do like entertainment. So if Povetkin was able to get himself in a position, fight his way into contention in a couple of years' time, let's say 18 months, 2 years, and he prove himself 100% clean, then maybe I wouldn't be so adverse to him fighting an Anthony Joshua if Joshua was still champion by then. Because stylistically, I like the fight. And I like watching Povetkin. So, controversial views, probably. But that's how I feel. So, drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about everything I talked about in this video. Let me know how you feel about the comments of Povetkin's trainer. What do you think? How would Povetkin do against Anthony Joshua? I mean, we don't know how good Povetkin is when he's not in the juice. That's one thing. So maybe he wouldn't be able to do much without the juice. Let me know how you feel. It's Hype Man, I'm out.